Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Libra. All right, Libras, let's see what's happening. Those of you who are new to the channel, check out my playlist. I do singles readings every Monday and general readings Thursdays, but I'm thinking about changing that up a little bit. So stay tuned. Okay, Libra, let's see where you're at here. Yeah. Libra, what does Libra need to know? Libra singles. Yeah, you're waiting for something here. Libra. Yeah. Let's see that energy. You're kind of waiting for something here. But I'll tell you, like I say, you're waiting for this victory, some kind of acknowledgement too. Maybe waiting for someone to acknowledge you or acknowledge your feelings. So yeah, someone here's ego's probably get in the way. Someone's pride. So I do see the Magician is manifesting. I feel like you're waiting. I mean, this could be you manifesting. I see a Gemini. They could be manifesting you. Like, really watch anyone who tosses breadcrumbs or keeps you waiting. Make sure you get something solid and reliable here. See, that's what you're waiting for. It's like you're manifesting each other. But I'll tell you, with this Six of Wands energy, this is someone who's, you may not reciprocate. Like I say, you're waiting for acknowledgement. Someone's ego's getting in the way, you see. But it's about acknowledging. You're waiting for acknowledgement. Libra. What does Libra need to know? Yeah, so we got cycle ending. Yeah, moving away to avoid a disaster, taking some lessons learned. Now, I got a feeling here, like I say, you're only going to wait so long. This is taking control of a situation. So you're trying not to be ruled by your emotions. So this is about taking back your power here. If you have someone who breadcrumbs you, you may not feel the same, okay? Especially if it isn't solid. But I do see somebody wanting to start something. Could be a Gemini, Cancer. What other energies do we have here? A little Sagittarius. Let's have a look at the Six of Wands. Yeah, so there's definitely some kind of, there's confusion, waiting for someone to acknowledge feelings. Cancer, strong Cancer. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart. But I feel here with this energy, there's a lot of confusion, things that are hidden. You're waiting for acknowledgement, waiting for someone to shower abundance upon you. Yeah, see, it's about someone coming in right. You see, doing the right thing. I have someone here, I can say a little fear of commitment for someone here, but this is an energy of someone who, it's about inner work, someone showing their true self. See, this has to do with someone showing their true self, their innermost fears, their secrets. See, you're maybe keeping some feelings to yourself while you wait here. We got a King of Cups. See, someone showing their true self, facing that fear. That was about someone coming in right. Okay, you might have a couple things going on here. Being a little cautious. See, someone wearing a mask. They're not showing their true self. Or is this something that you've been waiting for someone to reach out, you see? Ooh, my goodness. A little bit of a mystery going on here. Let's have a look at this Three of Wands. Why is this here for Libra? Yeah, I'm waiting for something solid. See, it's like you're both waiting for the other person. Both people are being careful what they wish for. You see, this is energy of being cautious and playing it safe. But when people do that, they don't always show their true self, their innermost self, their fears, fear of commitment or fear of things not going right. It won't be a success, that kind of energy. There's definitely someone who's dated a lot of people, been kind of playing the field, but someone's ego's getting in the way. You see, it could have to do with success or something financial. Maybe this person doesn't have a lot to give. I don't know. They may not have a lot to give right now. Sometimes that's an energy of someone who just doesn't have a lot to give. Let's have a look at the Magician. Yeah, there it is, Magician energy. You're manifesting each other. This is someone who actually has everything they need. You see, the tools, the information, everything they need. This is where two people kind of, kind of hide behind the mask a little bit. could be just a, a little concerned that this isn't something long term. It won't go the distance. Maybe, it's an energy of two people kind of looking at whether the other person has everything they need, everything they want, vice versa. So because that energy is both people, King and Queen of Cups. Two people both wanting the same thing, but yeah, whoops. I just dropped a card there. Let's have a look at this Ace of Cups or Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, it's a Tower, something sudden, the realization. You see, this is somebody, I feel you both want the same thing. You both want the other person to start this, to reach out. You see, it's about building the foundation. See, someone doesn't have a lot to give. Someone just does. I don't think this person has a lot to give. So it's like you're both waiting for the other person to reach out. You're mirroring each other a little bit here with this energy. Yeah, let's have a look at this Tower. Something not built on a solid foundation. Yeah, this is someone's pride getting in the way. See, their pride's getting in the way. This is, this could be somebody could be a little old school too, someone who likes to be a good provider. They don't have a lot to give. So it's like they want this, but they don't have a lot to give. So they're hoping you reach out to them. They're hoping this goes in their favor. But you can see this person thinking of moving away to avoid a disaster. See? Yeah, this could be someone at a distance too. Someone traveling. It's an energy of two people taking the time to get to know each other, growing closer. So see what's happened. There's some kind of transition going on here. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, see, someone's fantasizing, looking at all the possibilities. Yeah. Someone's about to make a choice. See, it's procrastinating. Should I or shouldn't I reach out? They don't have a lot to give. I really don't. Their pride's getting in the way, their ego. This is someone who likes to be a good provider. They can't provide everything, you see. Maybe, but how you're the same is that both waiting for the other person to start something. Yeah, let's have a look at this Magician. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of heartache here. Could be a fear of a third party too. Someone's pride getting in the way. This is someone who's probably used to being chased. They get a lot of attention. Very charming, very attractive, you see. But the Tower is that epiphany, that it's not built on a solid foundation. So this person, and you're probably going to realize this, Yeah, so this person's procrastinating. They're about to make a decision. Now, like I say, there could be a third party. Okay, this could be somebody who has other options. Maybe they're thinking of just ending this. This could be something that's on and off, but the cycle is definitely ending. This is somebody who, they want something to go in their favor, but it's not. They're not getting what they want. This is often a person, like I say, if they don't get what they want, they move on and they go get it somewhere else. So, but what's so interesting about this is we have two people feeling the same, but this person's pride's getting in the way. Yes, absolutely. They actually have everything they need. They actually have everything they need, everything that you would want here. So that, this is someone who doesn't likely realize that. Let's have a look at the Wheel of Fortune. Why is this here? Yeah, see, they're keeping something to themselves here. They're not telling you something, you see, keeping it to themselves. This is someone who's got some feelings and emotions. This is someone who wants love, you see, but they can't provide. They don't have a lot of money. They actually do, but they think they don't. This is someone who likes to be a good provider. And they are used to being chased. They likely get a lot of attention from people. So there's a little bit of confusion, a little fear of commitment. Someone where the grass is always greener on the other side. Oh my God, there's definitely a lot going on with this person, let me tell you. But yeah, this is someone who sometimes manipulates. They don't always tell the whole truth. They keep something to themselves, you see. I think this is someone who's thinking of moving on to avoid a disaster. Yeah, they're feeling a little bit stuck, kind of in protective mode. Let's have a look at this Chariot. This person could be a little stubborn possibly too, like not budging here. But I feel, you know, this energy's in the middle here. So we have the Empress. So there we go. Yeah, you're not budging and not giving in to this person. You know your worth and value. Yeah, I think this person's ego's getting in the way. I feel you are the person who really, you know, I feel this is someone who has everything you want. Like you're manifesting each other, but this person, it's a fear of not being able to provide, you see. Boy, oh boy, do they have an ego. That pride is really, really getting in the way. They're hiding their true self. They're hiding their feelings, you see. This is someone who needs to do some shadow work. They need to face those fears, you see. Let's have a look at the Chariot. You're taking your power back. So you're staying in that power, you see. You know, you're not letting your emotions rule you. You're not letting your emotions get the best of you here. Have a look at the Chariot. You know, this is someone who's losing control. They're used to being in control, used to being in charge, this is a person, if they're in a relationship, it feels like old school rules, because I feel they need to be a good provider. And if they can't provide, they don't really feel worthy. And that's what I feel here. This is somebody here who I feel is just used to being in charge. They need to let go of that control. But see, you're taking back your power, taking charge of the situation, you see. The Chariot. Why is this here? Yeah, see, King of Pentacles. Some of you may even have a choice between a couple people. Like there could be 3 people here, but maybe you have options. Maybe you're just thinking you'll keep your options open, because I feel like you're waiting. It's like you're both waiting, or you're waiting for several people. You're just keeping your options open. Some of you may be. Oh. Tell me about the 7 of Cups. You know, I feel this person's their pride's getting in the way. You know, so you're somebody here, it's about being a good provider. Now, it could be all one person's energy. Someone grounding themselves, being practical and sensible. See, this is someone who's used to being in control. But there's the cycle ending. See, someone's ending a cycle. See, this is where nobody gets what they want, but it has to go and it has to work for both people. So I feel like you're going to end something with someone here. I do feel someone's not telling you everything. They're keeping things to themselves. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Yeah, you're speaking your truth, speaking up. You're being discerning. Well, it looks like you're going to end a cycle with someone. You have a lot of abundance. I feel things are definitely going to go in your favor. But I feel this is someone who's really, really having some issues with the ego. You know, you got an Emperor here. So you have someone else here, somebody who's a better provider. But I feel, I got to be honest though, like I feel like this other person, you see, fear of commitment. This won't be long term. It won't be successful. It's an energy of chasing, you see. You're not chasing someone. This is someone who's used to being chased. So like I say, you know, they're definitely keeping things to themselves. This is someone who really needs to do some inner work, some shadow work. It's a fear of emotional intimacy sometimes too. But this Emperor is somebody here definitely knows how to get things to go in their favor. They're a good provider. So it looks like you've got a couple things going on. Some of you've got a choice between a couple people. You have options here. But I feel like this other person here is, you know, very charming, very attractive, you know. You know, taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective, see? Taking a little moment. Maybe you're seeing things different, but looks like you're going to end something. The cycle ending, see? You're speaking up, speaking your truth. You're definitely not a pushover. A bit of a BS detector there. Yeah, someone making up excuses, telling you a story. This is someone who paints the picture. They act like, maybe it's someone who's acting like they don't have money and they do. But I really feel that someone here is used to being in control, used to being a good provider, you see. Now, it could be this person, you know, taking a little pause, looking at things different, but I really feel like you have options here. Seeking out other options, because it's like you're waiting for this person to reach out, but they're waiting for you, you see. I think you got a couple people going to reach out to you. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. You're definitely nobody's option. So there is someone here who, maybe someone who wants their cake and eat it too, as well here. But it's a person's ego and pride. See, someone ruled by their ego. Yeah, they're used to having a lot of money. Like maybe you have more money than they do. You know, maybe this person's just not right for you. Maybe that's something you're going to realize because of that. It's a lack of balance, but it has to do with someone coming in right and being fair. You see, looking at things from a different perspective, being fair. Maybe somebody wasn't fair here. I don't know, but there it is. See, two people just not on the same page, lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves. Thanks, but no thanks. It's not good enough. It's the breadcrumber. But, it's telling you to take a little pause and look at it from a different perspective. Some of you got this other person. It feels like there's a couple of people. I'm seeing three. Definitely a person's like fear of commitment, fear of being hurt. You know, they have a lot of, it's about facing their fears too, you see. Fear of rejection a lot of times is why people's pride gets in the way. Tell me about the Hierophant. Some strong Taurus energy here, Libra. Okay, you know your worth and value. Like this is energy of coming in right, but this is the energy of acknowledging. You're waiting for someone to acknowledge something. I feel like you're focused on success and other things. Like, honestly, I feel like it's a person chasing you because you're successful, but it could be someone thinking that you're chasing them because they're successful. Ego and pride. Man, oh man. I feel like things are just kind of up in the air here. We have an Emperor and Empress, though. This is two people, taking lessons learned from the past, see? Ending a cycle. Things are starting to go in your favor. Things need to go in both people's favor. So what somebody else's loss, somebody's not going to have success. Someone else's loss is another person's gain. And that's what I feel is going to happen here. See, we got a person who's got some kind of regret here. It feels like there's no hope, focusing on a lot of, negative energy. Yeah. I feel it's thanks, but no thanks. And it could be not reaching out because they're afraid you won't reciprocate or you'll just reject them. You see? About the Hierophant. Yeah, see, it's whether someone has your best interest at heart. It's about partnering up, a legacy, money, inheritance. Yeah, someone may not have your best interest at heart here. I feel like you're in protective mode. You're protecting yourself. Now, it could be another person. Maybe they're trying to protect you from them. Some people do that because they know better, Has to do with long term, whether it'll be successful, you see, whether it's long term. It's someone who's dated a lot of people, hasn't had anything long term, hasn't had a lot of success, you see, because of fear of commitment or whatever it is, shadow work. They've got issues, so... I feel you're looking on the past with kindness and compassion here, though. I feel like you have a person coming in. Someone's coming in to take control. You're the one with the power, but this person's coming in to take control. You see, it's a person who's swooping in. So who is this Emperor? Yeah. Could be a Scorpio. Yeah. See, it's like something's going to start. It's going to end very quickly. And then there's something new. Every ending brings a new beginning. So it looks as though, you're getting off an emotional roller coaster, something on and off. Okay. Someone's making up excuses, painting a picture, telling you a story. Your BS detector's going off, Libra. You see? It's making a choice here, but you've got something new, but it's about ending something first. So now it could be someone who started something with you. See, someone who was going through some kind of change or transition, the time in between another person. But it's about two people taking the time to get to know each other. See, I feel like you're moving away to avoid a disaster. I feel like you're going to take a little look at this situation. The cycle's over. There's somebody here who wants things to go in their favor. And it could be they need to end something before they start something. It could go that way. Look at that. It starts and ends just as quick, though, you see. But I like the fact that the sun is the last card. Beautiful. Tell me about this new. You got someone new coming in. I feel like I say, if you got a person with ego, or maybe you make more money. Somebody up here, it's like maybe you make more money than them. or they can't provide. Old school rules, you see. Now, maybe that's how you feel about this person. It could go that way as well, but it has to do with teamwork, two people coming together, looking out for each other's best interests. See, this is energy of someone who either feels you don't have their best interest or vice versa. You know, it's a two people just not on the same page. It could be lifestyle habits, you know, the way you live your day-to-day lives, but it's how someone's conducting themselves. They're, you know, tossing breadcrumbs. But it looks like you have other opportunities coming in here. I feel like you're just looking on the past with kindness and compassion. You know, maybe it's where you have that realization they just don't have any money. Their pride's getting in the way. Especially if you have more money, you're more financially successful. See? So this person could be protecting you from them, but it's also yourself not budging or giving in. Yeah, somebody here looking at that. But it's also, for some of you, a person who wants their cake and eat it too. They want to keep their options open. So I feel this is where you just kind of, you know, the Empress is always open to other offers, and that's what I feel. You're kind of looking at this energy, exploring your feelings here, how you feel about this situation. See, it's teamwork, cooperation, compatibility, going down this path. You might just realize you're not really compatible. Okay. It may be somebody else here. You need someone more grounded, practical, maybe even more financially stable. Yeah. Tell me about the new. Yeah, you've got an invitation. You're going to meet someone new here, or you already have. Party, celebration, a get together, something really happy. There's some positive news, something really positive about to happen here. So there's a reason to celebrate here. Lovely. Yeah, see, someone is single. Somebody has ended a situation. They're single. I actually feel this could be the end of your single life too. Oh yeah, someone's been checking you out. Like I say, someone's checking you out. Like it's like you're dealing with something here. It doesn't have to be a Gemini. I see Virgo energy here as well, but it's just the energy. It could be just a person who's focused a lot on their money. So they really could be anyone. It's definitely an emperor. Someone who knows how to make things happen. They know how to get things to go in their favor. This is also someone who knows something needs to end, or maybe they're waiting for you to end something. But this is someone who wants to start something. This is a leader. This is someone taking the lead. See, this person here is not a leader. They could even be a bit of a follower, someone who kind of just follows the crowd, you know. But I say it's an energy of somebody feeling like there's no hope, and it could be yourself. You feel like there's no hope here. So like I say, you're only going to wait so long with that Three of Wands, and then you're going to be looking elsewhere here. It's like the ship has sailed. It may be too little too late too. Like I say, you know, too little too late. Sometimes that tower, things aren't built on a solid foundation, you see. Yeah, see, this is where you're out of here. You're taking back your power. Someone's lost control of a situation. See, it's about not investing. See, waiting. This is someone waiting for the right time. The timing isn't right. But I feel like you're patient here. This is where you're patiently waiting. So then in comes this other opportunity. So someone's definitely on the sidelines, likely scoping you out here. But you know, that could also be yourself. If you have Pisces in your chart, looking at this from a different perspective and kind of going, aha. They don't have any money or they want me to reach out. They want me to give, you know. It's somebody who doesn't really want to reciprocate. They don't want to give. They could be very selfish. So this is, you know, it could be all kinds of things, but I definitely can see you not being single. If you go out by yourself, single, you're going to meet this person if you have it, okay? Going out by yourself. That's that energy of hunting alone, as they call it. That's hilarious. But yeah, you know, this person's definitely, they know exactly what they need to do. They know how to take control. So this person's taking charge. They're the leader. Yeah, they're charging in. This is someone who doesn't want you to get away. See, becoming very decisive. This is someone choosing their battles. This is something worth fighting for. And it could be yourself here, Libra. This is something worth fighting for. This, more than likely not. Okay? Yeah, it's either a third party, someone who gets a lot of attention. They like their cake and eat it too. So, like I say, you might end things with an Emperor. You could have this other person coming in. So it could go either way. I feel the Emperor is what's coming in. It's about picking someone who's on your same level, you see, because I feel this person, they're just not at your level. Because there's a lot of confusion, a lot of things that are hidden. It's like you're waiting for this person to acknowledge something. So what is needing to be acknowledged is their ego's in the way. They can't provide, or they don't want to, you see. Yeah. It's sometimes a person who runs away because their pride's getting in the way. So it's not always someone who wants their cake and eat it too. They run away because they can't provide, you see. So it's still an ego issue. Yeah, but there's a choice. Life path, a decision, making a choice here. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel, like I say, as someone who makes up a lot of excuses because of their pride. They're not telling you something. They don't have a lot of money. I really feel someone doesn't, you see. This is it has to do with finding someone stable. And the Empress wants someone who's financially stable. And it's also about being on the same page, lifestyle habits, you see. But yeah, I don't know. The Empress can be very generous, you know. If you have a lot of money and they don't, I don't know if that's an issue for you, but it certainly is for this person. This other person's stable financially. They're fine. See, they want to start something. So looks like you have a choice here to decide whether to end something. It looks like, they either have a fear of rejection too, but, this could be you saying, thanks, but no thanks. We're not on the same page. You want some kind of commitment here. It also has to do with having faith. Yeah. Someone may not be faithful. Like I say, they could be protecting you because they're not faithful. This is often a person who's easily tempted by other people too. They'll often pull away from someone to protect them because there's feelings. They really care, but they don't have a lot of faith in themselves. I don't think they can provide either, reciprocity, don't have a lot to give. So there's the aha moment, that epiphany, that realization, you see. This is where you may realize that. So it's really about just setting someone free, setting them free, Yeah, it looks like a choice here. Yeah, see, a choice, choosing emotional fulfillment, something that fulfills you emotionally. You want to be happy. I feel like you're wishing somebody well here. I don't feel like you have ill will at all. It's just setting them free, being kind and compassionate, looking on that past. But yeah, it's somebody who's always going to be making up excuses, insecurities, apprehension, always telling you a story. They don't always tell the truth. Like, this is where I think you're just seeing the bigger picture of where this would go. With this person, with those kind of issues, okay? So it's about making a wise choice, choosing something that's worth fighting for, you see? And I feel like this is that Emperor coming in. I actually feel like this is you, okay? Choosing something that's worth fighting for, something that's worth going after. But it could be them, because we know the Emperor has that energy, same as the Empress, that logic. But yeah, something has to end for something new to begin. So whatever it is, you're going to do what makes you happy, what fulfills you emotionally. I feel like you just want someone to be happy. I think you have someone's best interests at heart here, But you may be worried that someone doesn't. Everyone's scenario here is going to be different, a little different. Yeah, see, moving away to avoid a disaster, taking the lessons you learned in that Empress energy. Sometimes you have to let people go. You have to set them free because they're just not right. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, but they definitely are old school rules, really a person who likes to provide. But if they, like I say, I don't think, for most of you, I don't think this person can handle not being able to for whatever reason. I don't know why the situation can get better. Because it has to do with partnering up, two people looking out for each other's best interest. Yeah, someone's missing a magical opportunity, like I say, failing to recognize. But yeah, maybe it's something you didn't see, but you learned some lessons here. Knowing when to move away to avoid a disaster. Move along. Yeah, taming the beast. It's also teaching someone how you want to be treated, but it's also yourself taming the beasts that need to be loving, nurturing, and kind, and other lessons. So you're not offering so much to someone. You're offering yourself on a platter, being nurturing and caring. I feel like someone sees you really care. You're very kind and compassionate. So I actually feel someone is, this person is, you're either protecting yourself from them, or someone's protecting you from themselves because they don't have faith in themselves. Okay. Could be somebody who has a habit of, the serial cheater kind of energy where they're always tempted. They always have a lot of options. The grass is always greener. It becomes a habit with some people. It's not an easy thing to break, but there it is. You have an opportunity coming in, a date, an invitation. It looks like you're going to go. I don't think you're going to be single much longer. This is someone who definitely wants to make sure, it's an energy of someone being confident that you are too before they start something. This is someone who doesn't want to get in the middle of anything, okay? They don't want to, charge into something. And, it's an energy of being complicated. They don't want to get involved, okay? Until they know the coast is clear. So you're likely all traveling in the social circle, or you're all acquaintances, or people who know people. But everything's going to be exposed. Anything negative here gets softened by this sun. So there's a reason to celebrate, a lot of positive energy. See? Yeah, so you look good, you take care of yourself, independence. This is somebody who definitely, like I say, it's an energy of wanting somebody that you can be proud of. You see, like that's the energy of the Emperor and the Empress. You both want someone you can be proud of. It's not so much whether someone has money. It has to do with pride, acknowledging the things that are successful. You see, it's kind of sad, but yeah, I don't think you're going to be single much longer here. This person certainly doesn't want to be, but they're going to make sure you are before they rush in. You see. And I feel it's telling you the same thing. So there's change coming. See, this could change your whole world. You see, it's energy of moving away, finding the strength and the confidence to move away, but being kind and compassionate to someone. Yeah. Always end things in the kindest and most compassionate way that you can. That way you're not taking baggage with you, the memories of fighting, arguing, bad words, Yeah. Okay, so there you go. You got somebody who doesn't want you to get away, that's for sure. They're becoming decisive. They're choosing their battle. But I feel it's you having to choose your battle, what's worth fighting for too. First and foremost, looking out for number one. Yeah. I see dates, invitations. I see some good times here, absolutely. But it has to do with this person taking the lead. See, this is someone you can be proud of. They'll take the lead. They will start this. So take care. I wish you guys the best here. Okay, pay attention to what's going on around you, who's checking you out when you're out and about socializing, where you go, where you spend money, where you shop. Okay. There's also a message for some of you to save your money. Okay, hold on to your money and save it here, because there's change coming. Okay, so take care. Bye for now.